Well, hello guys. Welcome back to Fox 5 News Live. I'm Judayah Murray. We tell you sometimes on the stream that there are amazing fun things happening around the Atlanta area. I want to let you know one of those fun things this weekend is a volunteer experience, or so I thought, because last time we checked in with our Kaitlyn Pratt, our reporter, it looked like she was at a party and I thought we sent her on a work assignment. Kaitlyn, can you tell us a little bit more about this million meal pack happening right now at State Farm Arena?
Oh my gosh, good morning to you, Judayah. We've got strobes going, we've got music, we've got so many people. I hope you can hear me okay, but when you see what I'm talking about here, you'll understand the challenges. This is a live look right now at State Farm Arena from the floor. Yes, we're just wrapping up one of the many shifts that are going to be coming in today with their heads protected, ready to go, packing up 1 million meals. One day, one community. That's the motto here. The Atlanta Hawks and State Farm, they're partnering for the 5th million meal pack, and we're talking about more than 5,000 volunteers. 5,000 volunteers. Again, one of the shifts just clearing out now. There was a big buzzer that sounded and they all started making their way out of here, but they were jamming as they packed up these meals the last hour and a half or so. They're going to be going today here at State Farm Arena until 5:30 p.m. So individuals are here, families are here, community groups, churches, Greek life organizations, so many people coming together, dancing, having a good time while giving back. And with the support of this, U.S. Hunger, organizations throughout our area, this is hitting right at home, are going to be receiving meals. We're talking the Atlanta Community Food Bank, Hosea Helps, Midwest Food Bank, Salvation Army, Sweetwater Mission. So all of this happening here on the floor is going to stay here in the metro area. This assembly line starts here. It goes down the line. The meals are sealed, and then they are boxed up and then brought over to the side where they are shipped out to their next stop. As I mentioned, this just getting underway this Saturday. Still a long way to go today, this Saturday. Again, 1 million meals. That is the goal. It's going to be happening until 5:30 p.m. Hoping to catch up with some of the sponsors of the event next time you see me here on the stream. But for now, I'm going to just give you one last look at the venue here. What a great time to be here on the floor, State Farm Arena this morning, all for a good cause, Judayah.
Oh, Kaitlyn, I love it. And we got to see some of that dancing right here on the stream as you were walking through. Clearly, like I said, helping out is fun, you guys. Volunteering is fun. They got the kids out here. Absolutely. Oh, don't get shy now. Don't get... I love it. I love it. Want to get you guys a little bit more information as we come back to be in studio. Kaitlyn, thank you so much for that look there. Hey guys, welcome back to Fox 5 News Live. I'm Judayah Murray, and I did check in. We are able to go out to State Farm Arena with our Kaitlyn Pratt, who has been covering an exciting volunteer experience that, like I said before, honestly, kind of seems more like a party. Kaitlyn, what can you tell us about this million meal pack?
Hey, Judayah, so sorry about the delay. Yeah, there's so many people here, and this one building had some connectivity problems, but we resolved it, you know, live TV, stream, all those things, but we got you covered here. I want to give you a lay of the land, though. We're in between shifts here. When you first saw me earlier, Judayah, you saw it was like a party in here. Music bumping, people dancing as they were working. And just a side note, I've never had the privilege of being down here on the floor at State Farm Arena. What a sight to see. Look at this. Right under the Jumbotron. Yes, ma'am. So this is where all the action is taking place the entire day until 5:30. The Atlanta Hawks and State Farm, they are partnering for the 5th million The next shift is coming in. More than 5,000 volunteers, including families, community groups, churches, Greek life. So many people coming together here in one place to help pack 1 million meals, benefiting the community. It's happening here, and the ramifications, the impact is going to be staying here. With the support of U.S. Hunger, organizations throughout our area are going to be receiving meals, including, you've probably heard of these different banks, the Atlanta Community Food Bank, Judayah Helps, Midwest Food Bank, Salvation Army of Metro Atlanta, Sweetwater Mission, all the things, and all dependent on volunteers, just like these ladies here. Can you happen to take us through the process, how you guys are prepping all the things?
Well, we're at the end of it now, but we go through and we do a scoop of everything for this jambalaya. And honestly, it's a what we call it, a process of making sure that we level things off and have the right amount in each. And once we do that, we can come to the beginning. I'm not gonna really open it because I don't have my gloves on.
Sure. But you can give us an idea for sure.
Absolutely. So we start here is where we have our salt.
Yep.
Then we have our dried veggies. Then we have our rice, and then we have our lentils. So those things are all the things that go inside of our jambalaya packet. Then we have someone here that's gonna hold that packet and funnel in all of those ingredients. Then we move here because we gotta make sure it's weighing properly.
Sure.
And it should be between 320, 330 grams. And once it is, we drop it here, and then we seal that bag.
And I've seen box after box.
Box after box.
What does that feel like to be part of something like that?
It's great. So that's why we have this. If we get to the end and we fill up for 48 packs inside that one box, that's 48 families that are able to have a meal. That's the way to ring that bell.
Woo-hoo!
Yes, ma'am.
Doing good work. Who are you representing today?
State Farm. I work for State Farm, so
yes.
definitely.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Great job, everybody. So, Judayah, that's just one of the volunteers. They're switching out shifts right now. These tables are going to be full, hustling, bustling, getting to work, feeding everyone they can here in the area. The goal, again, 1 million plus meals. So a lofty goal, but something that these volunteers hope they can pull off for sure. I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
1 million is a really big number, but I can see exactly how they're going to get it done. There are a lot of volunteers lined up in order to come out. Of course, Kaitlyn was reporting with us during a shift change, but more people are going to be coming in any minute now. Want to get you a live look out at State Farm Arena, or at least we'll tell you a little bit about what's going on out there in State Farm Arena, where our reporter Kaitlyn Pratt has been covering the 5th Million Meal Pack event. We've learned that a bunch of volunteers, so we've seen adults, children, elderly, getting ready to put together a bunch of meals in order to hand them out. And I do see we have her camera ready for us. Want to just dive right into the arena where even though people are volunteering, they're being put to work, it kind of seems more like a party. Kaitlyn, what's going on out there at State Farm?
Hi, Judayah. You nailed it right here. Look at this. Wow. Right?
Right.
Whole floor here on State Farm Arena just filled with volunteers. Just wanted to give you kind of a bird's eye view of the entire floor here. This is the new shift, the newest shift of volunteers. About 5,000 volunteers in all are going to be helping out today until 5:30. And what they're doing, let me start at the beginning here so you can see the process. They're taking rice, beans, they're putting it all together in a coordinated effort, and then putting it in a bag, packaging it up, and then dropping it here in each box. Hi! And wow, they're already getting to work. They just switched shifts here. Each table representing a different group. We're talking about church groups. We're talking about fraternities, sororities, different schools. of course, we have some dancing going on too because it's a party here at State Farm this morning. Yes! This is so fun. What a great morning. The goal in all of this, pack 1 million meals for area recipients, different food banks. So everything that's packed here this morning will stay here in the metro area. This is the 5th year that this partnership is happening, State Farm and the Hawks. And each and every year, it's just such an amazing success. This year they say, hey, we're going to do more than 1 million. So we'll see what happens. But their effort, yes, continuing throughout this morning, one day, one community, 1 million meals. And yes, where are you guys from? Woo! Yes! I'm going to send it back to you in the studio, Judayah. I got to get some dancing in, okay?
Got you. I'm ready with it. I'll do all the dancing for you. It's a party in the USA. All right, that has been our reporter Kaitlyn Pratt out there at State Farm Arena, where they're trying to put together 1 million and maybe even break 1 million meals to distribute across Georgia. This is their 5th annual volunteer experience, I should say. They're doing this all in one day. I believe they're going to try to finish up around 5:30ish, sometime in the 5 o'clock hour tonight. And this is, according to the Atlanta Community Food Bank, that 1 in 7 Georgians experiences and suffers from food insecurity, and that 1 in 7 includes 1 in 5 children. So it's very important that we have people putting together these kind of meals here. And to be honest, I thought they were just putting together some sandwiches and maybe going to distribute them out on a walk through the streets and stuff like that. But no, this is a much bigger mission than I think I could have even imagined. You saw there that they were putting together some jambalaya packets. That's why they had the beans and the rice and lentils and whatnot. So we're going to check out Kaitlyn a little later on in our stream. She's going to stay out there for a little while with us, bringing us the latest, the live updates. We also heard that there may be some celebrities or special guests in the building. I don't know that we're going to get to them, but hopefully we do. Well, hey guys, welcome back to Fox 5 News Live. I'm Judayah Murray. Listen, it is considered the Atlanta Hawks' largest volunteer event of the year, and our reporter Kaitlyn Pratt is out there right now. This is taking place at State Farm Arena. It's the 1 million meal pack. She's going to give us more information and a live look there. Where, like I said, all morning long, it has looked like a party.
Yes, a dance party. Good morning to you, Judayah. I'm going to switch the camera here. You can see I'm up here in the stands. I wanted to give you the look from here, and you can see exactly what I'm seeing here from the stands. We're talking about thousands of volunteers all here. Ooh, did you just hear that? 300,000 meals packed. The announcement just made. All of those meals here in these boxes ready for shipment out to area shelters. It's very loud here, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it to one of the executives we caught up with, and she can explain what this means to both State Farm and the Hawks.
This is electrifying, and honestly one of my favorite parts of my job. We know that 1 in 7 people in Atlanta are impacted by food insecurity, and that's 1 in 5 kids. So we know that in order to solve this problem and combat food insecurity, it can't just be the Hawks. We have the amazing pleasure of being able to partner with the greatest community neighbor, State Farm, and U.S. Hunger to really wrap our arms around this problem and really help the community combat food insecurity together.
And when you see, I mean, everyone, they're like a well-oiled machine. They are having fun. That's got to make your heart happy.
Absolutely. This is a representation of what we can do. We can solve our city's biggest challenges when we work together, and this is proof of that.
Fast forward to 5:30 tonight. What's the goal?
We are trying to hit more than 1 million meals, exceeding our goal. Every single year we've been able to exceed the goal, and today we'll do just that with the support of our city.
And you're looking back here live, the recipients of all these boxes: Atlanta Community Food Bank, Midwest Food Bank, Judayah Helps, Salvation Army, just some of the area food banks that are going to be benefiting from this local effort. And as you heard, this effort is going to be going on until 5:30 tonight. Every time a bell rings at one of these tables, another box is full and ready to be piled up and packed on, put onto a truck, and taken to those places. 300,000 meals packed so far this morning, Judayah, and they're still going at it. Can't wait to see what the final tally is. I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
Oh, Kaitlyn, love it. I'm trying to stop dancing while you're talking because the music is just really good out there. But as she mentioned, the goal is over 1 million. They're already at 300,000, which at this point in time have probably gone a little more over that too. I wanted to see what time they started because I know it was a little earlier than we were able to get you in the stream. 8 a.m. Kaitlyn, is that about right? They started at 8 a.m.?
Yes, Judayah, 8 a.m. and they're going to go till 5:30 p.m., maybe 6 o'clock, depending on how they're doing. But yes, everyone up early, and it's all different groups. We're talking churches, fraternities, sororities. Of course, this is sponsored by State Farm. About 1,500 of their employees are going to be here throughout the day. So really, community helping community. What a great thing to see.
Community helping community. I just want to put that into perspective for you guys. 8 a.m. We are only about 3.5 hours since that time they started. This is an event that's going on until 5:30, but they're almost, I mean, we'll say almost close to the halfway point, definitely past the quarter mark. That's incredible. And now I can see why she believes that they'll be at well over 1 million by the time the end of the day hits. Maybe during our 6 p.m. show tonight, we can have an updated number of meals that were put together for you guys. That'll be on Fox 5 Atlanta on air, that also streams on Fox Local. That's our 6 p.m. show. Hey guys, welcome back to Fox 5 News Live. Well, guess what? They are still going. There are so many volunteers geared up, ready to go at State Farm Arena. Right now, they're in the middle of a shift change, but we do have our reporter, Kaitlyn Pratt, on standby out at State Farm Arena where all of this is going down. Kaitlyn, I understand this is the Million Meal Pack. Million Meal Pack. Tell us a little bit more about this amazing event.
Say that.
10 times fast.
10 times fast, yes. Good morning to you, Judayah. Yes, and right before shift change, the buzzer went off and the announcement was made. 375,000 meals put together so far today. Wow, all packed up in these boxes right here by volunteers. And just think about it. This began at 8 o'clock this morning. They're already at 375,000 meals, and this is going until 5:30 tonight. So I feel like, yes, they're going to make their goal, if not surpass it. That's for sure. Now, every single one of these tables was filled with volunteers. We're talking church organizations, fraternities, sororities, different civic groups, workplaces, including State Farm, which of course is one of the sponsors here. We did catch up with one of the executives from the Hawks as well to talk about just what this means for the entire community here in the metro area.
This is electrifying, and honestly one of my favorite parts of my job. We know that 1 in 7 people in Atlanta are impacted by food insecurity, and that's 1 in 5 kids. So we know that in order to solve this problem and combat food insecurity, it can't just be the Hawks. We have the amazing pleasure of being able to partner with the greatest community neighbor, State Farm, and U.S. Hunger to really wrap our arms around this problem and really help us help the community combat food insecurity together.
And when you see, I mean, everyone, they're like a well-oiled machine. They are having fun. That's got to make your heart happy.
Absolutely. This is a representation of what we can do. We can solve our city's biggest challenges when we work together, and this is proof of that.
Fast forward to 5:30 tonight. What's the goal?
We are trying to hit more than 1 million meals, exceeding our goal. Every single year we've been able to exceed the goal, and today we'll do just that with with the support of our city.
And there you go. They're well underway already, and I just wanted to give you a closer look at the ingredients now that the volunteers have moved on out, waiting for the next wave here. They're making jambalaya bags, so we have, of course, rice in here, beans, and these are the little pouches that they are filling them up with here. They then weigh them, make sure they're the correct weight, and then they go ahead and seal those packages before they then go into these boxes and off to several different food pantries in the area. So what's happening here in Atlanta is going to be staying here in the Atlanta metro community. Really, neighbors helping neighbors, which is nice to see, and especially nice to see, Judayah, that the younger folk, families bring in their younger kids to see what volunteerism is all about. Back to you.
Kaitlyn, thank you so much for giving us this live look, and also for proving to people out there that not all things in the news are bad. We do have some really great things happening around our community. You just let us know that we can be out there, and we'll make sure that we cover them for you guys. 375,000 is insane to me. The fact that they only started at 8 a.m., they're already that close to the halfway point. They are definitely making it past 1 million before the end of the day. To be honest, Kaitlyn, between you and me, I do think that we're gonna hit 500,000 before the stream is over. I have a feeling in the pit of my stomach that we're well on our way there. I don't know, maybe I'm just ambitious. All right, thank you so much for giving us.
What you're putting down.
Thank you. Okay, keep the good energy going.